So I think it's safe to say that we have all agreed that getting into any type of relationship or situationship with the narcissist is an extremely bad idea. Run, turn away, don't look back. It's never going to end well. Don't even invest your time. But you want to know another relationship that can be just as harmful. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you, is a relationship with an opportunist. And I believe that all narcissists are opportunists, but I will not say that all opportunists are necessarily narcissists. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Mariama. We're going to have a mini story time and let's jump right into it. And I think this relationship that I'm about to tell you about briefly is the relationship that kind of opened up my eyes to opportunists. So I'm going to say 10, maybe 11 years ago, I met a man. And initially, I thought the man was really, really nice. And now I won't necessarily say that he didn't like me at all. But what I will say after observing over some time is that this man liked the benefits that came with me more than he actually liked me. And I'm going to say this too. You have to be very, very careful when dating people, marrying people, or building any type of relationship with people, even friendships, depending on the stage that they are in their lives. Because if they are operating in lack or in survival mode, they will do whatever they got to do to get ahead, even if that means using you. Now, like I said, when we first met, he was nice. It seemed like we had things in common. And in my mind, I was looking for love. But I started to realize he was looking for resources and a quicker advancement in his life. Now, I'm not going to say it's bad to meet people who are where you want to go or who have things that you want to have. What I am saying is it's not good to use people for who they are and what they have. And when I started to notice some patterns, that's when I said to myself, you know what, Mariama? This man is not with you because of love. Because when we first got together, he was really, really nice. But the more that I poured into him, the more information that I gave to him, the more resources I shared with him, that seemed to pull us apart because now he was in the mode of building himself up. And it wasn't for us to be together. It was so that he would not live the lifestyle that he had been living. And I'm going to say this part too. Being equally yoked is not just a spiritual thing. You need to look at all of the different areas that really, really matter. And you need to see, do we match and align in these areas? And thankfully, I did not stay in that relationship long. And I don't think it's a good idea for anybody to stay anywhere where you know, or even you feel like you are being used. Because let's think about it like this. Let's say, for example, you are a bank account and you constantly have someone making withdrawals, but nobody is ever depositing anything back in. The funds in the account are going to eventually run low, and then eventually the funds are going to be depleted. You're going to have insufficient funds. Why do you want to choose that for yourself? And an opportunist is not just in a romantic relationship. You may have some friends, or even worse, some family members who you might only hear from, you might only see when they want or need something from you. I'm going to just say, be smart, use your discernment, use your intuition, and decide how or if you even want to deal with those people. Because an even exchange is not a robbery, but someone continuously coming to take and expecting someone to just give, I don't think that's a good thing. And I'm not saying it's not good to help people, but I am saying it is not good to continuously let people use you. We want reciprocity in our relationships. Relationships should be give and take, okay? What is that person giving? Are they always taking? If they are, you need to make some decisions. And I'm not going to tell you what kind of decision you need to make. Only you know. For me, the decision was to leave that relationship because I could see this man did not have good intentions for me. This man was worried about himself and what he stood to gain and how he could change his life. There was no we. It was just he, okay? And I'm glad that I left that one sooner than later. And I'm going to just say sometimes the best lesson comes from experience. But I'm sharing some of this stuff sometimes because you don't want to have all these experiences. Sometimes it's just too much. And that's why I think when we have had a lot of experiences and we gain some wisdom and some knowledge from those experiences, we should share so that somebody else can potentially avoid making those same mistakes, staying in things too long or in places too long that they don't belong. Start looking at the relationships, the friendships, the family ships that you find yourself in and ask, what is this bringing to my life? And what is it taking from my life? If it's doing far more taking than it is ever giving, start thinking some things through. You do not want to be involved with people who only view you as an opportunity and a resource. They are not good for you. Now, if this is your word, I want you to take it. I want you to receive it. I want you to start looking closely at some of your friendships and your relationships, even if those relationships are with family members, and deciding, are they good for you? If they are, keep them. But if they're not, and you know that, do what you need to do, okay, friend? If that's your word, take it, receive it, apply it, and continue to be great.